Well, the onset of fall weather, Coach, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers.
Keep playing hard. You ready? Get ready, get ready, get ready, go!
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not the start he was hoping for there as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On second down, Jacobs. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing, Jones. Got a man, Slayton. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Come on, set.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check right. Hey, Alpha, X3, 218, chop. Ready?
From the gun, Jones. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
Ready.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings
up 2nd and 12 at the 48-yard line.
Mike 56, Mike 56. I'm coming. Hey, orbit.
On 2nd and 12, Jones, he gets it to Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
And the Giants first down.
Let's go now. 8, read. All day. Now! He's mine. Check 9. Slam! Big Dan. Score! Right up.
Here's Jones on first down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. D Ford able to record his 5th sack of the season. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And that gets back some of what they needed, but they're still stuck here with a 3rd and 13.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Thomas has got it. Complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, just keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Michael Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go, here we go,
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24.
21. Here we go. 5. Switch. Lock.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. They find some open field here. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. Give him 55 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Hey, gun. Check 50. Watch the twist. Check. Fresh.
A first carry now for Kofani Muhammad. And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Check. Lucky.
Brings up 2nd.
Rush in.
I
got you. Check. Motion out of the backfield.
On 2nd down, Muhammad. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
21. Check hot route. Hot. Watch your head.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field.
Here we go.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. 21. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Muhammad. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey,
here we go.
These pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go. 20. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep. 12, fellas, here we go. 12, fellas, here we go. Undercoat. Go ahead. Get hot.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Bucky Hodges, his 1st touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready up.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Go.
Running is Jacobs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
60 outlaw. 56. Get him. Get him. Get him.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12
Go.
at the 42-yard line.
56 is the mic. All day, dog. 56 the mic, boys. 56. Check. Look. Squeeze. Ready.
On 2nd and 12. Jones, the throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jones. Open man is Michael Thomas. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 37. Jones heading up here 1st and 10. And he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ballgame.
Hey, 56, Mike, 56. Where? Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 17 yards and a Giant first down. Jones heading up here 1st and 10, and he's now 10 of 10 throwing the ball here to start the game. They run it with Jacobs, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down and 4. Jones to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick, and he will take it out to the 25-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Garoppolo gives to Breda, and an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, all knotted up at 7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Kill.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Deuce, 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 deuce. Check three, check three. Switch, switch.
11.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check.
Here's Breida. Nice move at the 40. Yeah, he would go out right near the 35-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Bravo. Hey, gun.
Come to my work.
On first down, Muhammad. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd and 2, Garoppolo. Buying time to his left. Now Garoppolo lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit and, in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Mike is 59. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones, catch made by Slayton. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Jones to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
Hey, Delta. Yeah.
Right there, 56.
Jones operating from the gun. And the pressure gets to him again. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, You're only going to fool them for a second or so, and guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's our time. It's our time.
Block!
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I'm on. Hey, Zoo!
Mike's 50. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, defense.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo, escaping the pressure right. He finds his man Johnson, and he goes out right around the 39. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll toss it to Breida. And an alley to run. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Jones now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, that's complete to Gallman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Ready?
6 by 56.
Hey, Alpha. Now.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check 13. Check 13. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now Jones. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
By 56, by 56. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Orbit.
Hey, defense, let's go. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. He can't make it.
On 4th down, Jones. And no, it's incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 18.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check, check. 3 down, 3 down. Check it.
2.
Slide. 2. Watch the ship.
Hey, gun.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here we go. D, get off the field.
They run again with Breida. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. Rip right, rip right. Check 52.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Watch the run, watch the run. Bang, bang,
Black!
bang, bang. Begin.
General West! 21. Hey, exit. Hey, hot!
Now Garoppolo. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards there and a Niner first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
11.
Mike's 50. Target. Tighten up. Under 10.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Check.
Tyler, 64, weak. 65.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
Ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Jacobs now. The tackle by Eric Armstead. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Looking to throw. Jones. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
On the ready.
56, Mike, 56. I'm coming for you, Mike.
Snap.
Here's Jacobs. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. PAT up and good by Rosas. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Now it's Breida. And an alley to run. There he goes, right side. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the victory here for San Francisco. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Niners, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it